All right, good Monday morning. Coming up on H-Town Live, the Cougs are still in it to win it. Houston dominates an Elite Eight victory over Tennessee. Next up, they'll duel against Duke in the Final Four. We have all you need to know and how you can cheer them on in San Antonio. Step up to the plate, Houston area seniors. The Astros Foundation and Daikin announced an inaugural scholarship program, Daikin's Most Valuable STEAM Scholarship. Find out how you can apply and knock it out of the park to earn a $10,000 scholarship. And speaking of kids, we want to make sure they stay safe, especially when it comes to sex trafficking. We'll actually be joined by the Fort Bend County Constable's Office, Precinct 4, as they share some crucial safety tips. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Buddy, it's Monday, March 31st. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. I was rushing to set because my mom had like an emergency. My daughter's Lovey, we call it BB, couldn't be found anywhere. Well, my little stinker May had hid it somewhere. So all is well. BB has been found. It's not in my car. I'm on set. Whew. Let's get ready for a new week. Did you guys have a great weekend? Give it up for those Cougs. A very, very exciting time. And we have to say, after that win, we are just pumped here at CW39 and H-Town Live. So thanks for starting your week off. We have some great guests and conversations headed your way. Now, let's talk about those Cougs. The Houston Cougars' relentless defense confused and harassed Tennessee and carried U of H into their 7th Final Four and first since 2021. Dave Griffiths from our sister station, WXIN, caught up with the team after the game in Indy.
Still dancing and still stifling. The Houston defense was every bit the unit in the Elite Eight that we've seen all season long, limiting Tennessee to 15 first-half points, the fewest of any Elite Eight team since seeding began in the tournament since 1979. The Cougars are on to their 7th Final Four in program history.
Our game plan in the first half, we executed at a high level. We knew eventually, I mean, they're a great team. They're going to make shots, and that's what they started doing in the second half a little bit. They tried to speed us up, pressure us up a little bit, but we did a pretty good job.
How much fun do you guys have when you are frustrating another team that much?
I mean, yeah, we feed off of that. We feed off of the defensive end. When we see guys can't get shots or guys are uncomfortable, it gets us going offensively as well.
It means a lot, because since I've been here, that's been the goal: get to the Final Four and then win it. And you know, he's been. We know how competitive he is, how hungry he is to get here, and you know, he's the most consistent person I've ever played for. And you know, he brings the same energy every day. So you know, it feels great to reward him with this.
We pride ourselves on defense, and whenever we're that connected, it's always fun.
Much was made about Houston being the furthest team from home among all 4 teams here at the regional in Indianapolis, but that won't be a problem next as they return to the Final Four, much closer to home in San Antonio. Reporting in Indianapolis, I'm Dave Griffiths.
So, look who's entered the chat. Whoa! Whose house?
Cougs' house.
Producer Kanan! Well, clearly we know who we're all rooting for, right?
Man, how about those Cougs?
I mean, they look good. They dominated.
I think we called it, didn't we?
We did. We did call it.
We called it all the way through.
We're their good luck charm for sure.
But it's not over yet.
No, and honey, it's going to be tough. Duke, I was looking at the line. They're the heavy favorites. In fact, they're favored just in this game alone by 4.5 points.
They're going to be a tough out. They only lost 3 games, so we only lost 4 games.
I mean, they think they're going to win it all, and I actually have them in one of my brackets winning it all. Sorry,
oh
Cougs.
No! So you have Duke beating U of H?
Yeah.
Baggy.
I know, I'm competitive. I got to win the bracket, but I hope I get upset.
So I'm watching
my dad has the Cougs winning it all.
So I'm watching the game last night, right? Do you have a pet? Do you have a dog or anything?
My parents do.
Okay, so you know how you have a dog, or and they're in the house or whatever,
right,
and they're like peeing around the house.
Yes.
You're like, all right, no, we gotta put him in the cage, put him in the kennel right now.
Right.
That's exactly what U of H did to Tennessee yesterday. They literally put him in a cage, in a kennel.
They were like down.
Couldn't get out.
They couldn't.
In the corner.
Couldn't get out.
Yeah, I mean, it looked really good. I feel good about it, but I don't know. It makes me nervous. I don't know how they're going to do with that pressure. Like, I feel like that we've been here before.
We've been here before, so I'm leaning on that faith that we've been here before. Now it's time to take care of business.
Okay, so what do you think? How are your feelings? Who should we be watching for the game?
So, like I said, the two teams I've been saying is going to go to the championship, Florida and U of H.
Yeah, I have Florida too.
I still have those two playing against each other. I think it's going to be a Texas-Florida showdown, and I think Houston's going to bring it home. I think we're going to have a parade in the city. It's time to celebrate.
Oh my gosh, I love a parade.
Right?
I love a parade. Well, I'm here for it. I hope that the Cougs win and we just shut everybody up and we show them what we're made of, because basically it's in our backyard. So there's going to be so many U of H fans there cheering them on.
It's going to feel like home court advantage.
It is. But when we had the Final Four here in Houston, that's when we wanted them to win, and they did it. So that's why I'm still kind of like covering it. I was like, really? Really?
I mean, we're all rooting for Kelvin Sampson. He just seems like such a good guy, you know?
Here's my thing, too. I mean, I would love to see them win. It's just, I don't know. I like to be, I'm a little skeptical about it all.
Yeah,
a little bit, just a little bit.
Well, I'll be the one to cheer them on.
I'm cheering them on. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
I want to be upset. I don't want to be right about this one.
Right.
But Duke, I just feel like, and I was talking to my husband about this, this March Madness, it hasn't been, it's kind of predictable. The fact that the #1 seeds are the ones that are heading. I mean, there's going to be some great games in the Final Four, and they're all tough.
Yeah, I mean,
I just wanted a Cinderella team.
Yeah, it's the first time since 2008 all #1 seeds are playing against each other in the Final Four.
I know.
Like, wow.
I mean, the games are going to be tough. It's not, I don't even think they'll be that high scoring of a game.
That's exactly what, I think Tennessee had 15 points in the first half against U of H yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know. So I don't know. I don't know. Part of me, this March Madness hasn't been as mad as it has in the past.
You're right, right. It hasn't been too many upsets. No, like you said, no Cinderella team, so.
But we'll see. I mean, who knows? I think it could be in our favor then.
Yeah, I mean.
All these guys, they know what to do.
I mean, U of H has a good roster. I mean, LJ Cryer, he's been playing phenomenal. Milos, he's been playing phenomenal. Jawan Roberts, they call him the 6-year senior.
I know. That's one thing. I'm like, is that kid 30 now?
He's like, well, he's technically 23, but he's the oldest guy on the team.
How long are you allowed to do that? I mean, are you allowed to, how long can you stay in school? I would have stayed in college forever.
I think he's at his max. This should be his last year.
Do you think he'll get drafted now?
He's pretty good. I think he'll at least go to the late first round, maybe early second round.
Hopefully by the time he's 30. He'll get the scholarship. Stay in school, right? Well, here's the thing. Are you going to make the drive? Would you go to the Final Four? That's the question.
I would.
You would?
Ticket prices?
Well, get your paycheck ready, honey. Because let me tell you, look at these prices. This is the price. If you are looking to catch action in San Antonio, be ready to open your wallet. Ticket prices are all over the place depending on where you want to sit and how close you are to the court. Right now, if you look on your screen, tickets at the Alamodome or whatever for Houston versus Duke and Florida versus Auburn are available starting at $354 each. Yikes. I could buy a couple outfits with that. Now, tickets to the finals on Monday, April 7th, start at $186 per seat and go up to $14,000. That's a hard pass for me. Here's the thing, though. My husband says you should look the day of the game. So if you go up there, maybe make a weekend of it, then look that day, and then you'll get lower tickets. People are trying to get rid of them, especially if their team didn't make it to the big game. So just a little pointer there. Now, happening today, let's talk about the ladies. The Texas women's basketball team will take on the TCU Horned Frogs in the Elite Eight. The Longhorns are looking for a spot in the Final Four. Last time out, Texas picked up a 67-59 victory versus Tennessee. The Longhorns were led by Madison Booker's 17 points and 6 rebounds and Jordan Lee's 13 points. The Horns and the Horned Frogs are the top 2 seeds in Birmingham, Alabama, Region 3. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. And LSU's journey in the NCAA tourney came to an end in the Elite Eight. They fell to UCLA 72-65. The Tigers' second half comeback attempt came up short. LSU trailed by as many as 14 points in the third quarter, battling to get it back within 3 points in the fourth quarter. The loss marks LSU's second consecutive exit at this stage. So we talked hoops. Let's go Cougs. I really hope that there is an upset in my bracket. I would love that. Now, still to come, we want to win the fight against child sex trafficking. And we have some very important gentlemen joining me live in studio with tips on how we can make sure our children stay safe. You don't want to miss this very important question and topic that is headed your way on H-Town Live.
Unfiltered drama.
I'm not cheating. What? Look, it's right in front of my face. What do you mean? I'm not cheating on you. I love you, okay?
Weekdays at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
Hey!
Heard the news about Easy Tag?
What?
Easy Tag is now easier to get, use, and pay. Free tags for up to 8 vehicles in one account.
Really?
10% discount for passenger cars on Harris County toll roads. And a lower minimum prepaid deposit of just $10.
Wow.
You can even use cash or credit to pay your invoice.
Looks like Easy Tag is the way to go.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
Did you know falls are the leading cause of injury for seniors? Protect yourself or your loved ones with SmartMed Alert. Medical alerts that save lives and give you peace of mind. With advanced fall detection and 24/7 emergency monitoring, help is always just a moment away. When you press the button or a fall is detected, you'll be connected to a live emergency operator who can assess your situation and send the help you need, whether it's paramedics or one of your 5 emergency contacts. Our devices track your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and steps, making it easy to stay on top of your health. Plus, with built-in GPS location tracking, you'll always be easy to locate in case of an emergency. With no Wi-Fi or cell phone required, you'll receive your device free with your first month of monitoring. There are no contracts, no hidden fees, and no surprises. Try it risk-free for 30 days with a full money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Call now to stay safe, independent, and connected.
Drama in overdrive.
You are the fun.
Weekdays at 11 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, welcome back to H-Town Live. It's time now for a really important conversation. Protecting our kids from child sex trafficking. Did you know that Houston is one of the main hubs of trafficking within the United States? So what can we do to protect our children? Well, joining me with some safety tips and prevention, please welcome Constable Patrick Quincy and Assistant Chief Robert Becker from the Fort Bend County Constable's Office, Precinct 4. Gentlemen, thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
This is such an important topic. We were talking about this with the last time you were in studio. How big of an issue is this, would you say?
It's a major issue, particularly because it involves our children. So it's an issue that we can't be reactive on. We don't want to wait for something to happen and then approach it that way. We want to be proactive. And the best way we can do that is through education.
Right. So I have a 2-year-old. This makes me sick to my stomach. I know that you have a daughter. Do you have children?
Daughters.
Right. Yes, daughters. So how are they being targeted? How is this happening right underneath our noses sometimes?
What's important to note is that we have to keep up with the trends of today. A lot of people expect to see the big white panel van pull up and pull your kids inside, and that's just not how it's done now. So we have to keep up with that. A lot of it is online. A lot of it is actually grooming. So what they'll do now is they'll groom other peers of those kids and get them to recruit people into human trafficking. So we have to be aware of who our kids are communicating with, what they're doing online, the websites they're using. A lot of the games that they play online have chat options. And a lot of times these predators will pose as children and gather information about the children's siblings, the children's parents, what school they go to. So a big rule for me is no new friends online.
Okay.
If you don't know them in real life, you shouldn't meet them online for the first time because that's a big one. And kids can be vulnerable to those type of attacks. They wouldn't, when an adult is asking too many questions of a child, it may raise some red flags for that child. But when it's another fourth grader, you know, they may not put their defenses up, they let their guard down, and that's what these people prey on.
Oh my goodness. Do you think that this has been worse since COVID? Because I feel like kids now, they're so isolated and they are playing these games and they are doing the chats. Do you think the problem, part of that is the isolation?
I don't know if it's worse because of COVID. I think it's getting worse because of more access to this technology. More apps are coming out day to day, so there's more access for the children to be able to expand it outside of the home, whereas when we were growing up, we didn't have that access, so it was a little more isolated.
Right. And Robert, I know you have your daughter. What kind of conversations are you having with her?
Exactly the same thing like the constable was saying is, you know, monitoring the apps, making sure that she is not getting on some of that, have the age restrictions, excuse me.
Right.
And you know, the old saying, no one wants to be a helicopter parent.
I know.
But you better be hovering nowadays.
100%.
You better be right there making sure what your child is doing, because it scares us to death. It really does.
It scares me, and she's only 2, and I can't even imagine what's going to happen when she's older. I'm like, I hope social media just isn't a thing, but I don't know what to do. And should we be having these conversations with other parents to make sure that they're
100%.
aware?
And this is a part of it. That's why I appreciate you having this platform for us to come on and talk about it, because education is the key. Just like most criminals, they look for easy targets. They look for crimes of opportunity, right? Low-hanging fruit. What we want to do is make our children hard targets, difficult to manipulate in those ways. And the only way we can do that is through educating parents and also talking to our children. I understand it's a tough conversation to have with a kid. We don't want to send them out into the world to live in fear, but at the same time, they have to be aware, because naive children is what they prey on the most, and they're looking for those easy targets. So let's make our children more aware of what's going on, more aware of their surroundings, even when they're going to places like the mall. You know, I teach my children to be aware of their surroundings. I don't like when they walk around in public and they have 2 earpods in and they're lost in their own world. No, you put one in, but you need to be able to hear your surroundings. You need to be able to know what's going on, be able to look for those signs.
How young should we be having these conversations, would you say?
I would say when they're old enough to get on one of those apps, that's where it starts. And it doesn't have to necessarily be about human trafficking, but it should be about signs they should look for in these apps. The thing about not making new friends, you know, your friends at school probably have these apps. Those are the only ones you should be chatting with. Like I said, it's just making them aware.
It's so different, because when I was in school, I didn't even have my own landline. That's how old I am, right? So I had an escape, though, from everything. I didn't have the bullying. I didn't have, you know, these predators, the access to you. It's just a different time.
Oh, it's a different world, and I'm right there with you, you know, where you're on the phone and your parent picks up. And
yeah, they
like,
get on the line, or they call and they're like, can I please, Mr. Flecknoe, may I speak with Maggie? You know, it wasn't so bad, but unfortunately, this is our new reality.
And that's why it's so difficult now for some parents to understand exactly what's going on, because it wasn't like that when they were growing up. This is a completely different world, so we have to adapt to it so we can keep our children safe.
Where can we go for more information about all of this, gentlemen?
Well, we brought some pamphlets here, but if you stop by our office, it's in downtown Richmond, across from the Fort Bend County Justice Center. We have these pamphlets on hand. This one is about online apps parents should know. And then another one that it talks about cyberbullying, which is also another issue that we're facing in society today. But like I said, it all stems from education.
All right, and we have resources as well. Robert, were you going to say something?
Yes. You know, when your child's in elementary school, one of the first things that they teach is stranger danger.
Yeah.
And that needs to be filtered throughout as they grow older. the same stranger danger they learned at elementary school applies with these apps.
That's a good way to put it. Well, 100%. Gentlemen, thank you so much for having this conversation with us and making us aware. You know, knowledge is power. And so if you haven't talked to your children about it, today may be the day to talk. It's never too early to have these conversations. And stick around. We have more conversations headed your way on H-Town Live.
Come see what's trending on Karamo. He has deleted 1,938 texts in the last 30 days. See what's taking over everybody's feed.
Karamo, today at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
This Booker T, 6-time world champ, 2-time Hall of Famer, and I've been crushing opponents in the ring for over 30 years. But Walker, he's been crushing insurance companies for over 40. If you need some help, call Walker. Now, can you dig that?
Check it out. At Planet Fitness, you can get free fitness training. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends Friday, April 11th.
Now open in Dickinson and Kingwood, and coming soon to Energy Corridor and Mont Bellevue.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
News Nation tonight. Dr. Phil joins Chris live. His takeaways on President Trump's first 2 months in office and what he thinks about RFK Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again campaign. Tonight on Cuomo at 8/7 Central, only on News Nation.
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-678-CASH. That's 832-678-2274.
Houston is a beautiful city filled with beautiful people. But we know in this city an accident can happen at any moment. If you've been injured in an accident, call Walker Texas Lawyer today and put more than 40 years of experience on your side.
Drama in overdrive.
Denard Talbot.
Weekdays at 12 on CW 39 Houston.
All right, time now is nearly 9:24. That means we're already at that halfway mark. And still to come on H-Town Line, if you are headed out to an Astros game, make sure you check out the Astros mural wall. We were there for the unveiling and found out the symbolism behind the gorgeous piece of art. Speaking of the Stros, step up to the plate, Houston area seniors. The Astros Foundation and Daikin announced an inaugural scholarship program, Daikin's Most Valuable STEAM Scholarship. Find out how you can apply and knock it out of the park to earn. Are you ready for this? A $10,000 scholarship. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings. We are professional grade.
I'm Art Rascone. If you've had a car crash and you're thinking about handling your own injury claim, here's a great tip. don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price. You could get in over your head with the insurance company and cost yourself more time and money in the long run. If you've been injured, don't try to do it yourself. Call Terry Bryant and get it right the first time. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant. Call 713-973-8888.
Hey!
Heard the news about EasyTag?
What?
EasyTag is now easier to get, use, and pay. Free tags for up to 8 vehicles in one account.
Really?
10% discount for passenger cars on Harris County toll roads. And a lower minimum prepaid deposit of just $10.
Wow.
You can even use cash or credit to pay your invoice.
Huh. Looks like EasyTag is the way to go.
Tonight,
Spencer James. I can't believe I'm meeting you right now.
Daniel Ezra returns to All-American.
We gonna do a little bonding with the young guys. Let the games begin.
In a game-changing episode.
Y'all at each other's throats over a game that is literally about brotherhood.
It's a special episode of All-American. Tonight at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Tuesday. Welcome to the revolution. NXT on the CW is hotter than ever as Ricky Saints.
I am the man in NXT.
Clashes with Shawn Spears for the NXT North American Championship.
This arrogance of yours is a plague.
NXT, all new this Tuesday at 8/7 Central on the CW.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for starting your morning and week off with us here at H-Town Live. And let's talk about those Stros. The Houston Astros clinch another win against the New York Mets this past Saturday, leading in a 2-win streak. This is how we like to start off the season, right? And the Stros are playing again tonight at home against, I believe they're playing against, I forget which team in California. San Francisco. We didn't quite have that right in the script. Yes, San Francisco. So first pitch starts at 7:10 this afternoon. We actually, though, I have to say, in case you missed it, I was live out there opening day. You can watch the full show, all there is for this upcoming season, over on our website, CW39.com. Just click on the H-Town Live tab. And if you're headed out to a game, make sure you check out the new Astros mural wall. This year's Astros mural wall was unveiled a few hours before first pitch on Thursday. It started 8 years ago, you all, on this wall along Hall of Fame alley between left field and center field. A group of artists created a graffiti-style mural depicting that year's team theme. Well, this year's mural, it's the 9th installment. It features the work of lead artist Bobby Ramos and 4 art students from Houston Christian University. Every year, the mural is painted over, but Ramos, he's okay with that.
It's okay because it's going to leave another mark for, we left our mark here, and then the next people will come out and they'll leave their mark here.
It's become actually an opening day tradition for us to unveil the mural, and that way, as soon as fans step into this ballpark for the first time, for the first game of the season, they get to see it too.
It's incredible, you all. You have to take a picture in front of it. This year's Astros team theme is built for this, and the mural depicts the theme along with players and moments from the past 25 season. This season marks the 25th anniversary of the opening of this stadium that is now called Daikin Park. Speaking of which, step up to the plate, Houston area seniors. The Astros Foundation and Daikin announced an inaugural scholarship program, Daikin's Most Valuable STEAM Scholarship, that will award 10 Houston area high school seniors, each with a $10,000 scholarship. It is my honor to have Christy Pittman with Daikin joining us live to tell us more about this scholarship and how seniors can apply. It's so great to see you. I interviewed her out in the ballpark, and now you're in studio.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me back again today.
I was so excited about this. And Daikin, the thing I learned right away from you all is that you're all about community and making a difference. So tell me about this scholarship.
So we are so excited about this scholarship. We are happy to be able to offer this scholarship to 10 area high school students. They have to be graduating seniors. They do have to have an acceptance letter from their college.
Okay.
It is open to the 12 counties in the Houston, Galveston area. So not just limited to like the city of Houston. It is really open to all of the areas that are big fans of the Astros.
I love it. Now, when can you start applying?
Oh, they can apply now.
Okay.
The closing date of the scholarship applications is April the 14th.
Okay.
And they can go to the Astros website to their community page to find the application.
So what are you looking for when it comes to picking students for this scholarship?
So of course, always looking for passionate, individuals who are just ready to go out and take on the world. But it is specific to STEAM.
Okay.
So that would be science, technology, engineering, arts, and math.
Okay. And why is this important to Daikin?
So Daikin is known for our innovation, our technology, also building really strong creative leaders in the community. So it's both leadership and technological skills. We also are excited about adding the arts into this scholarship. You've seen in the past a lot of STEM scholarships, but Houston has such an amazing arts community, and it was just really important to us that we give and help foster the arts in this community as well.
I love it. And Daikin, just like I said, you're all about community. So what other footprint are you leaving in the community?
So Daikin has been embedded in our community here in the Harris County and Waller areas since we opened the Daikin factory out in Waller. And we've done some amazing things. One of our biggest things lately is our name is on the Daikin Stadium, which is the Waller Football Stadium.
Oh, neat.
But we also partner with the local high schools and just the ISD there in Waller and in Harris County. We do a local scholarship that's a little bit smaller, but very similar to what you see with STEAM. And we also do like art contests related to Earth Day. We send some high school seniors to Japan for a cultural exchange. We've done parks, we've done road cleanups, you name it. It is very important for Daikin to be known in the community, not just on the work side, but to be a great partner with the people that live in the areas where we work.
See, this is what I absolutely love, because when you go out to the ballpark, you just see a name. And I like to know the people behind the name and that you're making such a difference in our community. What does it feel like, though, when you do see your company's name at the ballpark and that you guys are getting more, awareness and recognition for your work?
I think first and foremost, it's exciting for people to get to know who Daikin is, right? We've been in the Houston community. We were formerly Goodman, and Daikin acquired Goodman in 2012, and we have really been working hard to get people to know who Daikin is because we're so big.
Right.
We're a global leader, and we really want to bring a lot of the innovation and technology to North America. And so it's exciting for people just to get to know who we are. For me personally, I'm a long-time employee.
Right.
Driving into the ballpark the other day at night, seeing the sign lit up, it was just personally exciting. I think there was a tear in my eye of feeling like, just a part of something so big and just something that's going to be so great for the city.
I know, because I was in awe. How long have you been with the company?
It'll be 35 years this year.
35 years. And have you just worked your way up? Because I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I have. I've had wonderful opportunities. That's one of the great things about Daikin is you come to work there. If you're a hard worker, you're innovative, you're looking to be successful, we'll give you lots of opportunity to do that same.
And I love that there are a lot of female leaders, and it makes me excited. So speaking of which, leaders, if you are a leader in STEAM and you want to apply for this scholarship, I highly encourage it. Tell us all of the details again, where they can go and how long their essay needs to be.
So 300-word essay.
Okay.
They do need 2 recommendations from an adult. They have till April the 14th to apply. They go to the Astros website to the community page. They can submit right there, and then just look for eligibility details in terms of, they have to be a graduating senior, they have to be accepted into a college, and then they have to live in one of the great 12 counties that are surrounding the Houston area.
I mean, let's knock it out of the park, you all. And please come back with the winners. I would love to meet them and these students. All right, well, thank you so much for your time. Again, we will have all this over on our website as well, cw39.com. Just click on the H-Town Live tab. And stick around. We are talking to another incredible woman who is rising up in the corporate world. You don't want to miss that interview after the break.
Come see what's trending on Karamo.
You did try to gaslight her. You just got caught.
See what's taking over everybody's feed on Karamo.
Next on CW39 Houston.
If you've had a car crash and you're thinking about handling your own injury claim, here's a great tip. Don't. If things go wrong, you pay the price. Call Terry Bryant and get it right the first time. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Hi, we're House Buyers, Houston's trusted cash home buyer.
Do you have a home that's costing you time and money?
Do you have a manufactured or mobile home?
Or maybe inheritance of land that you don't know what to do with?
For years, we've been the quickest solution to selling your property as is.
No matter what it looks like, we'll take it with no repairs and no fees. Give us a call. We'd love to see your house.
And close when you're ready. It's that easy.
Call 832-678-CASH. That's 832-678-2274.
Heard the news about EasyTag?
What?
EasyTag is now easier to get, use, and pay. Free tags for up to 8 vehicles in one account.
Really?
10% discount for passenger cars on Harris County toll roads. And a lower minimum prepaid deposit of just $10.
Wow.
You can even use cash or credit to pay your invoice.
Huh. Looks like EasyTag is the way to go.
Most car accidents happen at intersections like this. But if you've been injured, you're at another kind of crossroads. Can you trust the insurance company, or should you call a lawyer? If you want my advice, there's only one way to go. Call Terry Bryant.
Close out Women's History Month, we want to highlight a local woman in the automotive industry. She is incredible. She's the Chief Brand Officer for Christian Brothers Automotive, the only woman part of the company's executive leadership board. She is joining us now to share more about her journey. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Well, good morning, everybody, and good morning, Maggie. I'm Janice Jaros with Christian Brothers Automotive.
Janice, I was so excited to meet you. First of all, the minute you walked in, you have an incredible presence. I can see why you went far. You're really an example for a lot of women out there. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
So the journey began about 35 years ago, I guess like your previous guest, although I wasn't with Christian Brothers that long. And, you know, I started off in business right away, coming out of an all-women's college, coming out of an all-girls Catholic high school. And I think that when I look back on my journey, one of the best things was I grew up in a household where women were, we were very supportive. It was my brother and I. There was never anything that I really didn't think that I could accomplish. That was echoed in high school, in college. And so when I started working, I just really enjoyed business and worked hard and enjoyed my colleagues, and all of a sudden, here I am 35 years later. It goes by fast.
It's incredible. I love the fact that you brought your foundation and your home and how you were encouraged to thrive there. I think that's really important. I have a daughter.
I know you do.
And I just want to make sure that she knows she can be whatever she wants to be.
That's the message. My mom and dad always, I have a younger brother, and it was the same message for the two of us. And I really think it's important. I think it's important to share that message with everybody. And I try and share it with the team as well. And, you know, it's It's interesting being a woman in business. I think for me, it's been fantastic. I've had great colleagues and a great support system. And I do want to encourage people who, I mean, you're providing this to your daughter. My parents did too. If you don't grow up with that though, try to seek it out.
That's really, yeah.
Try to find a network that can really help support you.
I love that. So the automotive industry, I mean, this is not an easy industry for women. How did you get into this?
Well, I was lucky. A friend of mine, a woman that I used to work with, was actually working at Christian Brothers Automotive. And we met for dinner one evening, and she said, it's a fantastic company. I think that you really would enjoy it, and they would enjoy you. And I applied and I got in. So I have to say, Maggie, I didn't grow up thinking, oh, I'm going to market, you know, automotive repair when I get older. That wasn't just my top of mind thing. And I'm in it though, and I love it because we serve people. And I'm drawn to serving people through marketing companies. I used to work with SCI, which is Funeral Homes and Cemeteries.
Right.
And so actually being in an industry, that one and this one, that really we're about trying to make some hard days easier for people. Because let's face it, you really don't want to get your car fixed.
No, it's the worst day, and I hate it.
And so we really try to approach it with, we're going to make this easy for you. We're going to be very transparent in how we share information with you. And really, our mission and our guiding principle is to love your neighbor, and that's what you'll find at all of our stores. And that's what drew me in. That's what drew me in. So my job, I think, is fairly easy. I have a fantastic team, a fantastic boss, and it's just to try to get the word out about really just a tremendous company.
I'm so glad you're sharing more about this company. I told you I drive by it every single day. It's by my house. And I think, first of all, I like the title. It kind of draws you in. And you're thinking, this is open to people. It seems like they're not going to con you out of money.
No, no. It's really about loving your neighbor. It's really what everything that we do or say has to go through that filter, and it really works for us. We have 4 core values, one of which is transparency. And that is really how we present things to our guests, their information. It's about educating them and making them be involved in the decision as to whether they can fix their car now. Maybe they have to put it off for a little bit. We're just there really to support.
And you do a lot in the community as well.
We do a lot in the community. In the past 5 years, we set a goal in 2020 that by the end of 2025, we are going to give away $25 million to local organizations, global organizations, and so we do a tremendous amount of support in the community. We feel that it's our mission to serve people. We just happen to do it by repairing cars.
I love that. I love your journey. If you had advice for all of the young ladies watching out there, what would you tell them?
I'd say a couple of things. One, it takes a village. And I think you know this because I was, you know, I follow you and I was
thank you.
And so I think your parents actually help out with your daughter. I had my parents help out. I have the most incredible husband. He's unbelievably supportive. Now, that's not everybody's journey, right? So again, I go back to what I said earlier. Try and find your network, your village. I think second, it's really about knowing what your North Star is. So for me, Maggie, it was my kids. I really always wanted to, our kids, I should say, my husband was involved.
Yes.
And so really what is best for them? So made decisions always knowing that was my North Star, was providing for the family. That being said, I also think, as women really in life though, be supportive of each other. So what my decisions that I made may not be right for the next person or for you or somebody else. So let's just be supportive of each other.
Right.
And then I think this is a big one that I learned the hard way, actually. It's when you get a voice at the table, treasure it, relish it. And you don't need to shout when you're at the table. Just having a presence there is important. It means learning when to give up your idea, because at the end of the day, you know, if you start to just focus on it's got to be my idea, I need it to be heard, it sometimes doesn't always work. Just make sure you listen, and just having a seat at that table is so critical, so you want to make sure you maintain it.
Janice, I needed that, actually.
Oh.
So thank you for that.
No.
Because I always am looking, you know, for other women to have as my example and a mentor to me. So thank you for sharing that. I know that you're helping a lot of women out there, and Christian Brothers, they're lucky to have you.
Oh,
you're really incredible.
Thank you.
I could talk to you all day.
I could talk to you all day,
I know.
too.
I hope you come back.
Oh, I would love to.
This is amazing. The minute you walked in the studio, I was like, I really, really enjoy you. So, Janice, I appreciate your time. Again, if you want to check it out, if you want a career or if you need to get your car fixed, we have the information on our screen. You want to speed on over to Christian Brothers Automotive. Again, thank you so much for your time. And I can't wait to have you back. Stick around. We are having more conversations on H-Town Live. Oh, I just got word there was a talker. I am sorry, producer Bree. I got so excited about my guest, I forgot about the talker. Well, speaking of incredible women, producer Bree, you're one of them. Over the weekend, residents across the Houston area gave back to high school seniors with a Project Prom Dress and Suit Drive. Hundreds of prom dresses and suits were donated to give to homeless seniors so they can go and enjoy their prom. We had them on our show, and producer Bree was so inspired, she donated some dresses and shoes. I'm sorry, producer Bree, you know when you just get overcome by a guest, so I'm sorry. I got caught up in the moment.
Completely disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful to you ever. Janice was just incredible. I wanted to have her on the show. I just was like in my own thoughts because of what she was saying about not shouting at the table. I don't know. I took a lot from that interview. I hope you all did too. But I was proud of you. I got a text from you.
Yes.
And you were actually very enthusiastic.
I was.
And you were just excited about Project Prom. So how was it? You actually went out there.
Yeah, I actually did. I went there early in the morning, and thankfully there wasn't much traffic or anything because the way where it was located, you had to cross some streets, but it's fine.
Right, and so what was that like?
Who ringing our line?
You donated, right?
Say it again?
You donated some of your dresses.
Yes, I did. It's one of the dresses are actually in the, it's right there.
Oh.
Cue the picture.
Producer Bree, you look gorgeous. Look at you. Looking like a
so
snack.
That dress that I actually wore for my prom, it was actually donated. So I'm glad it's back to good use. Because that dress that I got was donated as well. So I got that for free. So I was.
You did?
Yeah, so I was able to give it back, and it's still putting in good use.
What does it mean to you, like knowing that some young lady is going to have the time of her life in that dress?
It just gives me so much hope and happiness because when I was a senior, trying to figure out how I was going to pay for a prom dress because I wasn't going to give them my arm and my leg.
Right.
So I was glad that I had local organizations like This Woman's Work and Mocha Man Style who were able to have this kind of donation drive so that folks like me who were seniors were able to get a dress and go and not have to worry about the burden of paying for all of this in order to have the most magical night.
Because it is so expensive.
It is.
And now it's just getting more and more expensive and you're trying to keep up with the Joneses at school.
Yeah.
And you just can't do it.
Yeah, but I was actually really glad that I was able to be both the person that got the free dress and was able to continue that.
I'm really proud of you. That's a full circle moment.
It was.
And you were so excited in your text message. I could feel it through the text, and I was so proud of you.
I was telling so many people. I was telling my friends from college. I was telling my sorority sisters, like, hey, if y'all have any prom dresses or any suits or anything that you're not using anymore and you want to donate, like, just give it away to, those that are less fortunate. Yeah. Because the dresses are just sitting there anyway, so.
I know, I was thinking about that. I looked in my closet and I was like, man, these dresses, there's so many memories too. Yeah. But let's be real, I've had a baby. My hips now, they're not like a 17-year-old anymore. I love it. I'm glad I got to see the dress on you though.
Yeah.
We need to share our prom pictures.
At the last second, I was just like, let me see if I have this photo in. So I'm glad.
How was your prom that year? Did you have fun?
I had a pretty good time.
You had a pretty good time?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that some of the money that was put for decorum for the prom would have been a bit better, but it's neither here or there. I still enjoyed my time at Denny's after, so.
I loved prom. I mean, shocker. I loved dances. I loved prom, but I always was the one in charge of getting the limo, and God bless my dad. He's, he was corporate sales, vice president of major oil and gas company sales. So he knows how to hustle and get us a deal. Of course, so he was the one getting us the deal on the limo. But never put yourself in charge of anything, getting money.
Yeah.
But then we would have him at our house in the pictures. And I remember when my parents got their house when I was in high school, the staircase. And I was like, Mom, I can't wait to pose on this staircase. So I
feel like that's one of the many places like for a common prom photo. Like when you're by yourself before your date, you're on the end stairwell.
Even my wedding photos in my parents' house this year, I did a first look, not with my husband, with my dad. And that was so magical, and I'll never forget, and we have the photo of him standing at the bottom of the stairs, looking up and seeing me in my wedding dress.
Aww.
So take those photos. Get the dresses. If you can donate, I think it's really important. And again, I was really, really proud of you and just so excited for you.
Thank you.
You've grown so much in this role. Producer Bree, you set up that interview. You came right out and met them, took a picture, and then you went to
I was able to see them there as well, so yeah.
I'm really
I just
proud
didn't
of
get
you.
a picture with them.
Way to represent H-Town Live. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to overshadow you in the talker. I got very overcome myself. You know how I am. I just get so involved with our guests that then I'm like, oh shoot, she's yelling me in my ear, talker! And I was like, I'm here to talk about Project Prom.
Oh my gosh.
We are gonna dance into break. It's a Monday, you know? It's a Monday.
If you haven't called Senior Life Insurance Company for your free quote, you're probably paying too much. Senior Life was able to get this 65-year-old woman a $10,000 immediate benefit whole life plan for under $41 a month. She saved over $450 a year by choosing Senior Life. Some competitors cost twice as much. This 65-year-old man was paying almost $110 a month before he called Senior Life. We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low rates are locked in, and so is the coverage amount. Hundreds of thousands of seniors have taken advantage of our low-cost plans built with seniors' budgets in mind. We saved this couple almost $1,400 a year with more coverage compared to what they were paying. Call now to find out if Senior Life Insurance Company can cut your rate in half. The quote is absolutely free. Switch to Senior Life and stop paying too much. Call now.
Did you know falls are the leading cause of injury for seniors? Protect yourself or your loved ones with SmartMed Alert. Medical alerts that save lives and give you peace of mind. With advanced fall detection and 24/7 emergency monitoring, help is always just a moment away. When you press the button or a fall is detected, you'll be connected to a live emergency operator who can assess your situation and send the help you need, whether it's paramedics or one of your 5 emergency contacts. Our devices track your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and steps, making it easy to stay on top of your health. Plus, with built-in GPS location tracking, you'll always be easy to locate in case of an emergency. With no Wi-Fi or cell phone required, you'll receive your device free with your first month of monitoring. There are no contracts, no hidden fees, and no surprises. Try it risk-free for 30 days with a full money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Call now to stay safe, independent, and connected.
An accident takes only seconds, but the injuries can last a lifetime. If you were injured in an accident that wasn't your fault and you were unsure of what your options are, call Walker Texas Lawyer. For 40 years, Walker Texas Lawyer has helped people just like you recover millions of dollars in their pocket. Get compensated for your injuries today and call Walker Texas Lawyer, because for him, winning is the only option.
She's a woman in the energy business, one of the first to build her own company. Meet Donna Fujimoto Cole and hear her story of determination. Remarkable Women of Houston, Tuesday at 7:30 and 8:30 on No Wait Weather and Traffic. Brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer.
Well, welcome back. Downtown Houston was all abuzz Friday with business leaders from the entire community as the annual Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce Luncheon and Business Expo was in full effect. Hundreds of businesses were represented with booths and information representing some of the great entrepreneurs that make the city and surrounding community so dynamic. As the largest chamber of commerce in the city of Houston, it is the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Hispanic business community. In fact, the entire business community. Speakers this year included the CEO of Shell Oil and others. In fact, the sold-out event had over 80 exhibits and over 2,000 executives, entrepreneurs, and officials all in the same room, exchanging ideas and networking. Now, the goal is to share ideas and create new partnerships among the vast number of businesses in the area. And you see some of our CW39 family. Sharon Melton was kind enough to give us this video. She even showed her delicious lunch there. We were proud to be there as part of the exhibit. So thank you if you stopped by our booth. And before we go, we want to thank all of our incredible guests who were on the show today. What a way to start off the week. Be sure to give them a follow on Instagram. Here are all of their handles that you see on your screen. If you can't follow them quick enough, don't worry. We'll have all of this information over on our website as well. And I'm really excited because it's going to be a fun week. We have so many incredible guests coming up this week on H-Town Live. First of all, this is one of the nonprofits that is near and dear to my heart, Camp for All. Well, they are going to be in studio to discuss their Over the Edge fundraiser. You literally, go down a building, but Camp for All, it's a camp for everyone. If you have a disability, you can go. You can still ride a horse. I mean, it's really incredible the work that they're doing, so I'm excited to share their story. And Wednesday, we will speak with a local family-owned farm. I'm excited because this farm, it actually brings it to your table. Find out what restaurant they're working with to make sure that you really get farm to table within 24 hours. Then on Thursday, we are going to be out live with Mr. McKinney and friends. We are kicking off Earth Month. I'm really excited. Mr. McKinney, as you know, he came by the show last week to give us a preview of what is to come. But you never think about Houston and Earth Day and sustainability, but we are definitely paving the way. So you want to make sure that you tune in for that. And then, of course, we are going to be on Friday getting ready for the Final Four with all of the watch parties. We will get you in on all of the action. And we also continue to spread awareness about autism because we're starting April. Can you believe tomorrow is April? I know. We are making sure that you know about Autism Awareness Month, which is April, and all of the resources, including at the Children's Museum Houston. So it's going to be a really great week. We started it off with some amazing guests. So thank you to everyone that joined us today on H-Town Live. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Same place, same time for more H-Town Live. I hope you have a great start to your week. And we're going to leave you with this beauty shot. Let's go underwater, shall we? Ooh, I like it. You know, you can get kind of zen looking at these. So check it out. I think, is that a stingray over there and a shark? I'm here for this. Just enjoy the beautiful water and have a wonderful week. See you back here tomorrow morning. Bye for now, everybody.